Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Cameras.
He's like, well, now they die bottom. He's like, thumbs up, they're not here. Go for it, Beryl.
Perfect. All right, let's see whether this dive is actually going to work. As Zenith Blade connects onto Teddy, he cleanses, but a little bit late here as he flashes the Mystic Shot. Pleta also trying to get out of there. There are minions still here. KT can go for this again as DRX still managing to keep themselves somewhat alive, but there's first blood. It goes over to Deft, and he grabs a second as well. It's a 2-for-1. Out with the damage. Need some honey fruit here as well to make sure that he can keep himself healthy. And I don't think DRX are going to be able to stop this one. And so they are just going to some abilities. Pleta able to buffer the crash down quite nicely there to avoid the Shield of Daybreak. And Sponge wanting to try and punish here. Perfect is just not having a great time, is he? As the screw is going to be thrown the wrong direction, and Perfect able to flash as the Permafrost comes in. I don't think it's going to save him. He did about as... Oh, actually... Okay, Perfect. Finally, Rascal's going to be able to pick it up and doesn't die to the turret.
Could have just gone top and taken the grubs, but they want more.
Well, it's going to be a little bit of a collapse as Yahoo is dealing with minions at the moment. KT will be able to take down the Rift Scuttler, so they do have a bit of extra vision.
Rascal, no TP.
Yeah, True Shot Barrage is going to stop the back from Yahoo, so he's not going to be teleporting in with that full health anytime soon. As Pleta comes down, all right, Beryl goes aggressive. Glacial Prison connects onto the Leona, and the Dragon is going to be taken here by KT. Killer Instinct, though, and Beryl is going to be taken down. Deft is in trouble. Permafrost and all the plasma stacked up. He's trying to stand his ground, but he will be taken out. And Teddy is now on a killing spree.
Yep, that's how you turn this game around. KT a little bit greedy
just
on
keeping himself in range so he could try to kite back. And that's fine. I like the killer instinct, you know?
In an ideal world, in the greed that KT was looking for, they win the fight and get the dragon and then get their grubs.
Beryl is just walking at Rascal, and Pyosik, he's making his way in. That is going to be the kill. Deft is just going to pick right back up from where he left off, grabs the double kill, and KT are going to look for some plates and possibly the turret here as we had 10 seconds left. First turret blood now trying to be taken here by Yahoo on this top side, and he'll get it. 725 going over to the Azir. Very nice. Yeah, clearing out the jungle as well, but they will be answered by KT here.
You know, it's still pretty good for DRX here when you consider the Azir picked up so much massive money off of that. The final plate there on the top side, so 5 plates do go over. Rascal has a lot of money in this game. It's again just how they're going to utilize it, as Herald has been started by DRX. Deft has Hexgate.
Yeah, looks like Pyosik not going to try and go for any sort of steal here, so the Herald going to be taken by DRX. So this is now starting to look a whole lot different. Yeah. Unless Deft is able to just kill Teddy here, lands the W really nicely. Really wants to hit another one. There's the Mystic Shot, True Shot Barrage, and the flash.
KT are backing.
Yeah, should just be this turret unless BDD can do something heroic. Does throw down the explosive charge on top of Teddy. And turret very close to going down. Isn't actually going to fall just yet. As all right, Perfect. He's in amongst it. Does just mitigate all of the CC though. Just does those Cassante things and is just going to be A-OK. Slowed down by the sapling though as there's a flash hit from Goshi. He finds the Bramble Smash. The ulti's so good and Perfect. He's able to get in there as well. Deft free hitting from the back as BDD on a wild goose chase. Yahoo with a decent ulti here as well, as Teddy's able to take down the Tristana. It cost him his entire health bar, and he's not going to be there to defend his young jungler, and it's Perfect that takes him down. Oh, the Void Seeker. Beryl is very close to just dead, and there are some very stressed KT fans here at Lolpark, and you can understand why. I mean, they're KT fans. It's just how it sort of goes. And that's going to be Soul Point.
It's a Hextech Dragon Barrel. It's going to hurt you. Maybe, maybe just go clear.
Runeterra, as we talk about, just becoming the pollution of the skies alongside all of these enchanted crystal arrows.
Yeah. Well, BDD gets a turret. He just says, well, Deft's
going to get tagged by that True Shot Barrage. Deft is, I mean, this is not a defensible turret, and so he is going to have to give that one up. Not going to be able to defend that by himself. They were considering heading towards a Baron. Does make a bit of sense. They have a fair bit of vision available as now Sponge with that explosive charge. Remember, Tristana could get junglers out of the pit as there's a Magnet Storm to come in. Nature's Grasp already down here as Pyosik in amongst it, flashes out instantly. And BDD, oh, the Killer Instinct, and he takes down the jungler. It's massive here, but can they win the fight? That's going to be the question. The all-out is so good from Perfect. The Emperor's Divide not going to do anything, and BDD is just playing Mario. Pledder's going to go down as well, and yeah, they may have lost their smite, but it doesn't matter if there's no one alive on the enemy team.
Very interesting decision by DRX to try to then baby rush Baron with a 2-item spike of the Azir as BDD is full health. Yes, Teddy is able to get that kill, but it puts him on the wrong side of this team fight. Perfect just cleans up House first.
Yeah,
the reset.
They're going to get over here. Perfect down as well. Yoshik in the area. Let's see what they can actually get done as Deft is over the wall. They look for the angle. True Shot Barrage connects. Teddy takes a lot of damage, but Perfect is already dead. And Nature's Grasp now going to come out. Let's see whether they can actually do it against the flow of time. It is going to be the Dragon going over to DRX, but they're going to lose all of their health bars. Deft is continuing to never miss an ability. And that is everyone cleaned up. It's going to be another full house here. We've had so many of them this week. Few of them, and Deft grabbing the rest. They'll also be able to take all these turrets.
And that's why I didn't think DRX was going to contest there, because it's going to cost them more. Ezreal. Yeah. I was like, I think they're going to do it, you know? I mean, watch this game, watch what happens. And I mean, they had great setup for him. They got him massively ahead with Pioshik and Beryl early.
And also, I mean, we have to remember that this is DRX versus KT, but this is a Harlem Globetrotters performance. Yehu just going to get sniped by Deft, who's happy to tank the turret. Not necessarily sure whether that is the case, but he's got a Bloodthirster. He'll be fine. Rascal is just trying to trade for anything that they can get. So they're going to claim those coffers, I think, as they're just breaking into their house. That is going to be the Dragons Unleashed, thanks to Juhan's skin that Pioshik is utilizing against the team that he got the skin for. Just beautiful stories here. As far as that is concerned, but it's not very beautiful for DRX as far as
much Gnar things that he wants to do in the side lane, and maybe Rascal was hoping he'd actually get some time. He's got Sterix now, but that's not really going to make him tanky, and this is going to be an inhibitor following the second here for DRX, and Hextech Soul is spawning again here for KT. All they have to do is kite back and take it. They've got full control of these choke points, and Deft's level 16.
Well, Beryl is just going to try and stop Spun from getting on over here as there's the Solar Flare, the True Shot Barrage over the top as well. The Emperor's Divide doesn't do nearly enough to try and save them. And look at this, right from the backline, you've got Deft and BDD just chunking them down. Too late is Rascal to this fight as BDD sacrifices himself to make sure that he can grab that kill. That's the first Mystic Shot I've seen miss in quite some time, and Deft is going to make up for it in the end. And they're not going to get the Hextech Soul because instead they're just going to win the game. And KT will end the season, or the round robin, with just a little bit over a 50% win rate, making up for the pretty abysmal start to the season. A good look for KT as they look to start the second round robin.
Insane dominant performance by KT Rolster, start to finish. This is the true 2-0, clean 2-0, nothing to see here.
Yeah, where actually there wasn't really a whole lot of much, unfortunately for DRX. They're going to lose their Nexus here.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.